Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's John the Ninja live in the dojo, aka the Dojang, aka the John the Ninja Studios. And this is a showcasing of all my NBA jerseys. I have quite a few. Some also are going to be given away for Christmas. Others were poor business decisions, and others are very near and dear to my heart. One poor business decision was this Jimmy Butler one. It looks like it fits because we're on video, or maybe I'm just that naturally big. But this is actually a size small. I really, really wanted a Jimmy Butler jersey just because he's fierce, he's violent when he's attacking to the basket. And before he left, I tried to get one, couldn't get one. After he left, it was too late. But it was cheap, so I bought it. 15, 20 bucks. Who cares? I did. I actually, where is that damn thing? Here it is. I actually bought one that's large, and I'm probably going to give this one away. Although I do like the idea, makes you look a little bigger, but that's not the point. Let's get to it. Here are the jerseys that John bought that he holds near and dear, or will be near and dear to somebody else's heart. This is the first one. 2020 was a very, very difficult year, and it started off terribly with the loss of Kobe Bryant. Now, I hated Kobe Bryant growing up, but this loss hit me so hard. It was like one of my rock idols passing away. It was like if someone I really grew up listening to just left. That hit me so hard. Like, Kobe was always there. Kobe was that inspiration. He did a lot for basketball, and you know it before he even left this world. So may he rest in peace. The reason I really wanted to get a Kobe Bryant jersey was my boy Mario was his biggest fan. We're talking memorized his stats in high school. This man knew everything about him, knew the languages he spoke, the time he spent in Italy, everything. And, Kobe passing hit him hard. It hit a lot of us hard, but I don't ever want to understand how that feeling is when you lose one of your idols like that, especially in such a traumatic way. So I had to do some research. Kobe stuff, almost said the S word, just flew through the roof. I was able to find somebody who sell this for $40. It's probably not legit. It's probably not, name brand, probably a China knockoff, but just something. Even now, considering it's almost a full year since we lost him, something, anything would be nice just to give him, because I think he has maybe one pair of his shoes, but I never seen him with a jersey. So I got him this particular Kobe Bryant jersey. It looks phenomenal and does feel fantastic. The numbers feel great. This Lakers logo, it feels, I wouldn't say off. I don't have a Lakers jersey, nor have I seen one, but the wish little things fear, the Nike symbol. Only thing that's missing is, looks like the tag was ripped off. But the NBA logo on the back, even the siding here with 13 to 22, what's this number? Looks like 52. I have no idea what these mean. If you are a basketball enthusiast, please let a brother know in the comments. But, just the Bryant, just something. This was his favorite basketball player, and I hope he really enjoys it for Christmas this year. Now, this one, poor business decision. Terrible business decision. So, again, this year, I was flying out to Orlando, Florida. Dami, one of my best friend, he is a Miami Heat fan. I am a Sixer and a New Jersey Nets fan. If I had to go one, it's New Jersey Nets. Jason Kidd was my idol. I loved passing. I wanted to be that guy on my high school basketball team, but we sucked. So I should have learned to shoot a little better. I actually ended up getting like 10 points a game pretty easily by the end of my run. But before that, I just wanted to be a passer, behind the back, kicking the ball, the elbow pass, like Jason. Oh man, white chocolate was fire. You get the idea. So I tried buying him a Dwayne Wade jersey. Just, hey man, here you go. A lot of appreciation. And, I saw one. It was like maybe $15 online. I was like, oh, okay. All right, let's do this. I'm going to tell you people right now, do not trust eBay at all. This is not garbage, but this is something you pick up at Marshall's. It is, even this is bendable. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie, for what I paid for it, this does look good. This is something you would give a kid, but this jersey see-through, all that, it's a extra large for a youth. It just said extra large online. I 100% feel like this would be a small for an adult. Yeah, not one of my best ideas. But considering like all the great times we watched Dwayne Wade versus the Nets and going back and forth, and the Nets still lost, pissing me off. I remember I saw Miami Heat versus the Sixers. It was my first Sixers game I was at, and I was just in awe of Dwayne Wade and the things he's accomplished and the things he's done. So, honestly, I'm willing to sell this right now. Put an offer, I will give it to you. But more importantly, it is a momentum. Every time I look at it, I just think of our friendship, me being sappy and stupid and whatnot. Now, something that is very old. I've had this since middle school as well, and it still doesn't fit me. Lord have mercy. I think my parents thought I was going to grow, and I just never did. This one is a authentic USA basketball team, the Dream Team, number 15 for Magic Johnson, which I thought was great because I'm Johnson. My mom bought it because my name is Johnson, but this extra large is no joke. This thing is huge. Or maybe it's not Magic Johnson. Oh, I just learned something. It's for... Oh, no, it is Magic Johnson. I'm an idiot. I forgot Magic's first name, which is Irvin. I didn't know he was a junior. That part threw me off. That is really cool now that I know that. See, you just learned something. But these jerseys are legit. I've worn this maybe one time to a basketball game to see the Sixers play somebody. It was the New Jersey Nets, I remember. Because as soon as I got found out, people were booing me left and right, and I'm like a heel. I'm like a bad guy for wrestling, people were booing me, and I was like, had a Nets hat, so it worked out beautifully. But this is still too big. Even when you see me in pictures with it, it's too big, but I do love the feel of this. This is such a great jersey. It just... so much history with Magic Johnson, and another great player that was a great passer, wasn't selfish, would get the points when he needed to. Something that I truly wish I could have had an opportunity to do when I was in high school. College, I didn't even go out for the team. I had opportunities, but I was so tired from cross country. Like my boy Samuel would be like, "Yo, bro, Samuel the Prophet, you people know him. Yo, coach said you can come to this day." I was like, I got you. I got in from class. I got in from cross country. All right, I'm gonna go. All right, sit in my chair, pass the F out. So that's one. This next one is, I don't even know if it's legit or not, but I do like it. It is my favorite basketball player of all time. And I got a lot of them, especially Vince Carter. If you haven't seen my interview on that, check it out. Vince Carter was such a highlight watching when I was a kid. I loved him. I loved his ability to dunk. He's best dunker of all time. And when I met him, super nice dude. Even after the interview, when I asked if I could pray with him, he said, "Sure, no problem." Ducked his head, and we did a prayer. Super grateful for that I was able to pray with one of my idols. It's not top 10. It's not top 10. Yo, he's top 2. He is top 2. Okay? It's amazing. So, back to this jersey. Favorite player of all time, Jason Kidd. And I have modeled my playing style after him. This is the jersey I most remember them playing in. Now, this is an extra large. I got this off eBay too. But I was so desperate to get a Jason Kidd jersey. And it's so hard to find them for some reason. At least ones like would probably fit me or I could BS wearing. So I said, screw it. I want a Jason Kidd jersey. I want to call it a day. So that's what I did. I got a Jason Kidd jersey. And I've never worn it out in public, but I cannot wait to. I'm going to have to tuck in the shirt because, it's a little big on a brother. But this one I could definitely most likely get away with and have a good run with. This one I got another Jason Kidd jersey. Hold on, let me put this back on. A little alternative jersey. Now, this is worn and beaten. When I got it, the guy sold it to me for $10-$20. So I'm going to go $10 because it was cheap. I didn't know the blue was really messed up. That was kind of disappointing. That is the wear and tear of just having these things. I'm guessing he actually played with it. But this baby is also an extra large. Just can't find something that fits me. But again, just being the Jason Kidd fan I am, I really do like it. I love the red. That's another thing. It's even harder to try and find a bloody... Damn. I tried so hard to find a New Jersey Nets jersey for Vince Carter too. It just never came through. So no worries, no problem whatsoever. But those are my Jason Kidd jerseys. And if anything, one day when I have a wife and a couple of kids, or maybe one kid, or maybe no kids, God forbid, whatever the situation, I'm probably going to hang those up in a certain spot. Now, this is my pride and joy, this next one, for when I go to Sixers games. This one, I also bought I want to say let go. But it's beginning of coronavirus breaking out, and no, it was before. Yes, yes. Okay, it was like January. Okay, January, February. Yeah, it was February. Okay, I remember now because it was the last game I went to in Philadelphia, and I interviewed Vince Carter. It was Philadelphia versus the Falcons, the Seahawks, Atlanta Hawks. I'm sorry, I'm messing up. There's so many birds in sports. Back to the point. I found this online and I bought it, and I didn't know how authentic it was until I got it. This particular one is a Allen Iverson early 2000s version of the jersey, and I love the original Sixers logo. This was my favorite logo. I loved the black jerseys back in the day. Allen Iverson was the first basketball player that I really gravitated to. Like, everybody knew Michael Jordan. I really don't count him, but the next player, when I really started understanding basketball and getting basketball, the next name I knew and I heard was Allen Iverson. And everybody knows how great he was, but I never forget. I was in my grandmother's car. She was a teacher. So I had to have been probably kindergarten, second grade, Lord only knows. And they were talking about AI, what just happened. So apparently AI was getting charged by the police for obscene public indecency charges, something like that. And the radio show host couldn't understand why. So he said, "Tell me what happened." So apparently AI had a fight with his wife at the time and kicked her out the house naked and wouldn't let her back in. Like, out, lock, not coming in. So they called the police on him, and he got hit with the charges. I now as an adult now, thinking about it, I'm like, but as a kid, I thought that was kind of funny. Like, why would you get in trouble for being naked? And then, reality set in, laws, rules. After that, seeing him play, his jukes, his jumps, just going against people bigger than him. You didn't even know he was 6 foot. The guy's pretty damn big himself. But, with all these 6'5", 7 foot, all these regular guys look like they're midgets out there. This man was a force of nature, and he would get the job done. So a lot of people still love AI. If I ever get to meet AI, I definitely got to shake his hand and thank him for the spectacular, because just one of those great, out of nowhere athletes that really makes a statement. And plus, everyone gives him crap for the practice thing. And at the time, it was great. I'm like, I don't know, practice is practice. So, this is my last jersey. It's my favorite jersey. I'm pretty sure I bought it myself. But this is probably the only jersey that fits me at all. And it's special to me because, even though it's for another player, it does have my name on it. And, being that John was born on the 7th of October, I just figured it matches a little well. And I remember I bought this and I was wearing this at the game. My friend Gwen, we were going back and forth. It was Nets versus Philadelphia. And the question was like, well, was I going to be a Philadelphia fan or a Nets fan? I was wearing this and I was like, you know what? Maybe I was even wearing this. Hold on. Oh, wow. I'm mixing up stories. So I never got to wear this at the Sixers game versus Nets. I wore this in Miami versus Nets. Let me explain. So me and Gwen were at the game. She said which team was I going to pick because I like both teams. And I said whoever wins, I'm going with. That was the night I got heckled for having the New Jersey Nets hat. And, I kind of fell back in love with the Nets because it's so many disappointing losses and loss and loss and lose and suck. And it's like both your teams suck. And it's like, fucking hey. I remember I was playing video games. I was playing 2K probably like 2017, and I lost with them. And I was like, that's it. I don't like the Nets no more. Forget them. Screw them. I'm done. Like, I just couldn't be a loser anymore. And then last season, I fell back in love with the team. Just like old days. I don't know what happened. And, Kyrie wasn't playing at a game. Durant was still sitting down. So, it was like, all right. But I fell back in love with them. And I still love Philly. Philly is special in my heart. If you guys know, it's another situation where, I'm bridging the gaps. Because if you don't know, I have met DR.J, played for both teams. And that's in, Sixers. So it's one of those things. But this jersey I bought, I was able to get it because Joe Johnson used to play with us, and I just loved that. It was a bloody freaking regular large. And I went down to Miami, Florida, and me and Dami, we got to see the Nets versus the Miami Heat. Now, as disappointing as it was, because I was pissed the Nets lost, had a fucking 10-point lead, blew that shit. I was like, God damn it. Dami, happy as hell. I was like, hey, how's it going any other way? I was like, son of a bitch. Oh, pissed. He even sent me a video of the Nets in that game. But I do remember, he had his name. I'm pretty sure it was a Wade jersey I got him. If not, got him a jersey with his name on it. Either one. Oh, I did. I got him a Wade jersey and I got him a jersey with his name on it. So we're there. We took a picture. It was really cool. And then after the game, so apparently they have clubs in certain venues. And it was a Saturday night. And we were fortunate enough to get in because we couldn't afford the cover. But Tommy, he got connections. So we got in. We had a great time. It's not worth the $500 to $1,000 they were charging. But, we got in, did some dancing, did a little drinking. After, one round, and you spend $50 for a Corona and a shot, you're like, no, we're good for the night. So, but that was one of those great things. Like, I finally got to see a Miami Heat versus Nets game with my best friend. So that was it. Those are my jerseys. If you guys want to purchase this one, which is a large, or the Dwayne Wade one, which is a child's extra large, technically adult small, let a brother know in the comments. More importantly, what jerseys do you have? Which ones you reminisce? Which jerseys did you like, guys? Thank you for liking, sharing, and again, the more likes, the more shares, the more great things I can send you, show you, like lights that don't flicker on and off. I told you guys, the more people that like and share, I can afford to bring you better videos and have a great time with you. So more importantly, guys, as always, God bless, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Ninja out.